But how are you doing today, man?
Shit, man, I'm doing great.
So what's your stage name, man?
So my stage name is JeZuDePaz.
Is that kind of like a play on like Jesus piece when people are talking like a chain? Like when they say it's almost like a Jesus piece, or no relation at all?
Nah, I wouldn't say there's no relation to it. I just say that the name's especially just for my culture, for my Hispanics and Mexicans type thing.
Cool. And the play on words was just a plus.
Yeah, exactly. Just my name. I mean, I had Jesus piece, but I was like, I need something more specific, something like people recognize more quicker, search it up, and I just kind of fixed up a little bit of the name, and it came out like that. So fuck, man, I probably have like at least 6 names that.
Damn.
Yeah, bro. Like I was just switching. I think of one name, like, oh, this one's dope, and then this one's dope, and I just kept switching, man. But it built up to the name, so I feel like it was worth having different types of names.
No more switching.
Nah, no more switching. It's official. It's official.
How long have you been putting out music as JeZuDePaz?
I've been putting out music. I would say not till 10th grade, 9th grade. I started getting serious about it. Before that, I would do music and stuff, but I would just do it at home, like a little hobby. I didn't think it would be a big thing, but it just kept following through, so I had to take the chance.
Do you do like live performances or mostly studio recording work?
No, actually, I've been getting some performances. I've gone to Denver. I've done some performances in Albuquerque, and I've done some performances as well in Santa Fe. So like, I'm just trying to make that grow. I have a festival coming out from April 18, 19, and 20, and that's gonna be in Utah. So hopefully that goes well.
Would you say that the pandemic has kind of affected the way you conduct business in any way?
To be honest, no. Like, my life prior to this was just staying home and working. So like, when they said like, oh, we have to stay inside 2 weeks, and it was something I was already used to, but since everything was closed down, it was kind of made it much easier for myself to get that discipline and be like, okay, because I can't really go out, I can't do nothing, I have to stay home, and like, I work, so there was nothing else taking my mind off of it,
The creature comforts.
Yeah, exactly. I would say just how they cancel, like, just these performances, like, just for a lot of artists, they're trying to get their name out and everything, especially here in New Mexico, and this pandemic kind of hits it, and then they're just like, fuck. So, it's just that the canceled shows, man, that's pretty much it.
Put a hold on everything, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you find inspires your art?
I would just say just the way I lived. The experiences I had with my mom, and just everything I would see, man. It was, I lived in the ghetto. Too much people, they say, oh, Santa Fe doesn't have a ghetto or anything.
Yeah.
But in general, bro, every place has a freaking ghetto. Every state has a ghetto. Like, there's always gonna be the rich people and the poor people, and that's how it is. And so that's kind of the mindset I had. Like, as growing up, we would be outside a lot. We wouldn't have money enough for little things, and all that just kind of inspired me to write music. Cause I was like, fuck, like, if I can take a chance, I'm gonna take a chance on this. This is like my golden ticket out of here. So,
being that you just said that, what was maybe something in your life that, like, in particular, that made you say, shit, like, I want to choose this route?
Well, to me, it's just always been, my stepdad and my mom have always been hard on me me being true to myself, and I would see gangsters and everything, but I never got that vibe of like, oh, I want to be that. I want to see how it is.
It just never intrigued you then?
Yeah, like, it just never really made me want to do that. It just kind of made me want to help them more, like, damn, bro, like, maybe if you thought a bit differently or something.
Yeah, when you see it from the outside, then you can be like, yo, you can do something different.
Yeah, exactly. And like, I went through a lot of shit with my stepdad, like I said, 15 years, and that fool was like a soldier in Salvador or whatever. So, you know how
he was the real. Yeah, I get you. He was the real.
Yeah, man, that fool was always in my ear, bro.
He wasn't gonna bullshit you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm never gonna be like this, and I'm not gonna be fucking here. Cause he was an artist too. Him and my dad were both artists. Through the years of like maybe 3 to 5, I would go out with my dad cause he had his band, and I would go and play instrument, or I would go and see like what was up and everything. And then when my stepdad, he started showing me drums and all this at a small age, and he started taking me out to like performances and dances because it's Spanish. So I started learning all that from a young kid. But like I realized a lot that he would work, and then for like maybe an hour, and then he'd go out And like that was something that still stuck with me because I was like, all right, like he said I have to be disciplined, like so it's not to do what he was doing. That's pretty much it.
You mentioned being able to play instruments. Like what all kind of instruments do you play?
So I learned how to play trumpet, the tuba.
Oh shit.
So piano, guitar, and the drums. It all started with Spanish music, and like they would always tell me that I could sing, but I heard rap, man, and just I feel like rap was just kind of more of a
Fell in love.
yeah, like you're
I get you, bro.
you'd be able to be more empowering and more inspirational to people, but now it's just like both, man. It's like I do both and try to do both as much as I can. I'm trying to do 2 albums, everything double.
And a lot of the music that I've been hearing that's real popular with, I kind of laugh now because I say the younger kids. I feel like I'm getting older, but but some of the music that's popular with the younger kids, especially Spanish speaking, are corridos. Is that something you dabble in?
Yeah, exactly. Corridos, tumbados is what I've been kind of catching up to because I feel the same, man. Like I like with this trap shit too. I was like, nah, like this shit's whack. And then like you get into it, or you take a moment to listen, and you're like, damn. And it's just like I just needed to be a little bit more open-minded, cause that's how I was with corridos. Like my homie's brother would be fucking playing them, and then like, nah, that shit's whack, bro. That shit's whack. And then I started listening to it, and then I'm like over here now singing them, you know. And it's like I'm paying money to make my own shit, and it's like it's just so crazy. But it would have just taken me being open-minded at that time. I don't know, seeing like it's just so crazy because they have like 2 guitars and a bass, bro. And like
it is simple.
Yeah, and we're over here fucking adding all kinds of shit, you know, to the rap, and it's just
even a lot of newer rap songs are that simple style allows the bass to really pop through, and like you know, it's not just overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly, and it's so crazy because now they're like, instead of like just playing the bass, they fucking pull the string.
Oh yeah,
like,
you know, honestly, that's not my style, but.
Any young musicians that you want to shout out from here in New Mexico that you work with or you admire?
I have some homies, a homie named Miguel that he's doing some shit with this group. Alex Cloud, man, Alex Cloud is already killing it over there, man. He's doing
he's killing it.
Yeah, and R.I.P. Mondo, that fool was about to make it too, bro. That was a homie from Ashby, and he lost his life in July, but his homies are kind of bringing up his name as well. Ed Legit, of course, he's always working hard, man. That fool works hard, and like I look at him, he's like, oh bro, I got like 2 albums done. I'm like, damn bro, I'm taking my time with all this shit. Like I really got like 3 songs going on.
Damn.
And Eric Glow, and
shout out.
yeah, Santi, Chuvatan, all those fools, bro. Like everybody from Santa Fe I have respect. Porque anywhere around New Mexico I give credit and respect to. And a lot of people like nowadays they are cocky, I get it, they work for their shit and everything, they put their money and everything. It's just like, bro, we're a fucking state. It's like one team for the whole state, and like we have to help each other as much as we can, you know.
What do you want right now? What kind of inspires you in music, as far as other artists are concerned?
J. Cole, Weak Self, JD, Georgia Lucas, Method Man, Alex Cloud. So gotta give it up to Clumsy. These guys give me motivation, bro. Like, just inspiration. These dudes are making it. Like instead of that, I'm like, damn, like I need to start working too. I need to push myself, you know.
Yeah.
And like that's how I see it, bro. It's just they just push me for me to be better, you know. Yeah, shout out to any New Mexico artist, Spanish or English, fucking painter, anybody working on their cars, trucks, everybody doing anything for themselves, man. That's bringing out creativity. Like fuck yeah, go hard on it. Let's get together. Let's work.
So what advice would you give any upcoming artists or anybody who wants to do it? You know what I mean? What would your advice be to the musicians out there?
I would say as much as hard as it is, just like believe in yourself. Like you gotta understand. You gotta understand like you could tell these people about your dream, and you could have your close homies know about your dream, but you're not gonna know who your closest homies are until you're taking that launch. Like once you're like, hey bro, I'm going to the studio, wanna come with? Hey bro, I'm writing a song, wanna listen? Hey bro, what do you think about this? Anything that involves you and your career, like, and you show your friends and they're giving you that, you don't feel like you're getting that right vibe back, I feel like you should take that and be like, hey, well, fuck it, you know, this is me. Yeah. Like, a lot of people, it's hard for them because they're like, no, well, it's been my friends from forever and everything, and it's like, yeah, but I mean, like, not everything's forever. Just believe in yourself, don't care about what other people think. If you have an idea which is towards your image, the way you look, the way you feel like you want to look, and the way you want to present yourself. Do it. Yeah, just go ahead and do it, and 100. Then once you do it, then show people, so people don't judge you on the process while you're doing it, and you don't have.
I'm like, I want to add in, don't just do it. You got to go 100%. No.
Yeah, exactly. Like I was listening to this guy named Alan Watts. I don't know if you guys have heard of him. He says in order for you to be able to, let's say an addiction, right?
Yeah.
Let's say drinking. Once you say, hey man, I want to stop drinking, at that point your mind and your body have to agree together. So when that bottle comes in again, you're just like, now I'm not drinking, and then you take it. Once your both actions are together, then like that's how it is, man. Like, it helps you discipline yourself in those ways, you know. But yeah, it's just crazy, man. Like I would just say, just believe in yourself, trust your process, trust yourself, and just always think when somebody doesn't give you an opportunity, they just gives you more room to grow and for you to give yourself more opportunities.
Yo, do you have any upcoming musical moves? Any singles coming out or anything?
Yeah, so I have I have an album coming out by April 3rd. It's gonna be a rap album.
That's my birthday.
For real, no lie.
That's my birthday.
That's my birthday too, bro.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, that's what I'm dropping. Yeah, that's crazy. Fuck yeah, bro. But yeah, I'm dropping it that day, and then I'm dropping Corridos Tumbados album in May. I would say like around 20 to 25, one of those days.
Where can the people expect to see all that drop?
Every platform, every platform they have, SoundCloud, Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, just anywhere. It's gonna be everywhere, man.
Tight.
Up everywhere.
You know, thank you for coming by, dude.
Yeah, okay, thanks for having me, man.
Yeah, no problem. Artist interview series, BLKDMND Studios.